You're
Why don't you tell me you're at work?
because it happened. I just had to go in today. Because I have a tax pro assistant that loves to tell me she's gonna be late and she never shows up. So uh I was waiting to hear back from my new boss because my old boss he quit like right in the middle of like when tax was about to get crazy. And then I got a new boss. So my new boss was messaging me. It was saying, "Don't worry, we know the whole situation with Amber. We'll let you know if she doesn't show up." And I got a text like in the middle of Vengeance Day yesterday, and that's what happened. She was like, "Yeah, she ended up didn't showing up yesterday." And I was like, "I told you," because I told them yesterday. I called them in the morning. I was like, "Hi, Alicia. This is Christian. I'm not sure if you're aware of the situation, but I have a tax pro assistant that's supposed to help out my tax pro with answering phone calls, scanning like tax documents, shit that the tax pro shouldn't have to do because she has to input all this data for the client, right? But if she's not here, if she never comes to work, how the hell my tax pro supposed to handle clients, answer the phone, and do all the scanning of the documents? That's just too much. She's gonna be so far behind, and not to mention. She's like fairly older. Like she's like in my parents' age, and you know how my parents age. My parents are like in their late 60s, Drew. So like, I ain't trying to kill her. like I don't want them trying to kill her and shit. But nah, bro, it's just crazy. So I had to come into work today. I could give y'all my thoughts, and you could have RJ hop on the show. Right now, I'll give y'all my thoughts, and then y'all could take it away. We could do a little roast of Natalia real quick. I have my office. My office is next to like a commerce, like for the town, but it's closed. So we usually share this bathroom. So, yeah. Yo.
Hey, RJ actually showed up to work.
Yo, RJ, I'm at work right now.
And he's probably setting up.
He probably is setting up.
Somebody's talking shit?
No, bro. I said.
Huh? I heard somebody say something about showing up to work.
Yeah, Drew's like, "Oh, you showed up to work."
I got your work all right, Drew.
Or let me call Ruben Prime and tell him he's not replacing me. Hold on.
Oh shit!
Ruben Prime is gonna replace me.
Ruben Prime.
Oh no!
No disrespect, no disrespect, my G. But no, RG, I'm at work, bro. I'm in the office. My tax pro assistant was supposed to be in yesterday because Saturday is like our busiest day of the week, and my tax pro is usually always by herself. And she emailed me Friday after I got out of work. I wasn't looking though, obviously, because I'm out of work. But I saw it Saturday morning. And I had to call my new boss because I think I told you this before. My old boss quit, so I got a new boss. But the new boss is cool. I told her yesterday. I said, "Alicia, I don't know if I'm aware, but I have a tax pro assistant that never shows up to work. Like, what you want me to do?" She was like, "We'll keep you posted." And she didn't message me until like yesterday night saying, "Oh, yeah, she didn't come into work Saturday." I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna have to go into work Sunday because she's gonna pull that shit. She's not gonna go in double days, and then she's gonna want to come in on a Monday or throughout the week whenever she feels. Like, it's terrible. It's terrible. Right. And then like, come on, bro. Like, my tax pro, she's like in my parents' age, like late 60s. I'm not trying to kill her. She got to deal with clients, answer phones, scan documents, all that. Nah, bro, hell no.
That's a little too much on the brain, if you know what I mean.
Too much for her, yeah. And then she got client after client after client. Nah, it's too much. But what I told Drew, RJ, I said that I'll give y'all my thoughts real quick on Vengeance Day, and then I'll let y'all take over the show. I don't care.
All right. That's fair enough. You got to go ahead and make that green. Do what you got to do for the day.
I got to make the bread, but I also didn't want to miss this. I totally forgot, bro. The past 2 days, my head's been spinning with the fact that I have new management to answer to, and they are realizing all the bullshit I've been dealing with for the past 2 months, and now they're realizing like, oh wow, they need communication, they need help, they need this, they need that. Like, yeah, but I've been telling y'all that we needed this, and y'all just was giving me the blind eye. Now that my manager quit on y'all, now y'all starting to see why he quit. Like, yeah, but hey, everybody, welcome to Trifecta Threat. We're gonna do a NXT Vengeance Day recap. I'm gonna let my brothers take over most of the show, but I just want to tell you guys, hey man, that new stage was fire.
Oh yeah, I like
that.
Like old school NXT vibes.
Yeah, I needed that new I didn't think they were gonna do that, but hey, that's what's up. I liked the whole show, guys. I ain't gonna stunt. The show was popping. There's one match I did not give a fuck about, and that's because it started to drag and get very dull in the middle of their matchup. But no, NXT Vengeance Day was dope. Did you guys hear about I don't know if it was Shawn Michaels, but Ivy Nile from Diamond Mine's gonna wrestle for Booker T's promotion in Texas. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so apparently they're gonna let certain NXT superstars work certain select indies.
Oh,
I think that's great. I think that's fucking great.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I like that, man.
That's how, to me, that's what really got the Street Profits in line. When the Street Profits had a run in Evolve with the Evolve Tag Team titles, and they were getting a chance to wrestle AR Fox and his crew and a lot of other different guys, so they got a chance to really work with people outside the WWE bubble. And then what happened? They won the NXT titles, and then after that, then they got called into the main roster. So I think that could definitely help some people that might be on the edge of being good, but need just a little bit more of a rough push outside of the WWE bubble. So I think that's a damn good idea.
Do y'all think? Go ahead. Sorry.
No, Drew. You about to be on something. Go ahead.
When by select indies, like, do you mean like it's just going to be like Evolve and I guess whoever WWE is kind of in business with, and not
it's whoever. I probably, my assumption is it's probably going to be any indie show that WWE is, like you said, they fuck with, or they're allowing that wrestler to do that one-off show. Like if it's like a one-off and like they just want to borrow them, I'm pretty sure if WWE, depending on the indie promotion, WWE be like, alright, yeah, go take them for the show, whatever.
Because isn't WWE and the dude who runs GCW, aren't they like nicey nice?
Yeah, Brett Lardell.
Yeah, because I was like, I was kind of like maybe over analyzing, this NXT being allowed for select indies, and I started like, what is it? What do you call it? I guess dream matching in my mind. Like, what about Rhea Ripley in a death match? That'd be fucking awesome.
No, I don't want to see that. I'd rather see.
I could see Rhea Ripley doing that. That'd be awesome. But no, I'm just over analyzing. But like,
I'd rather see Rhea Ripley fight. Who the fuck? I'd rather see Rhea Ripley fight Austin Theory for the U.S. title and some shit. She could beat his ass as brolic as Austin Theory is, bro. But Rhea Ripley's Aki, bro.
She is.
Like, it would be honestly, it would be a squash. That would be a fantastic match. Like,
another one is like, I know it's not indies, but like WWE, aren't they also kind of like nicey nice with Japan at this point?
They are. They just let Shinsuke go over there to do that shit with Muda. I don't understand why not. They can't give them like a couple of wrestlers. Like, to be honest, bro, they should have went balls to the wall with the tribal chief shit. They should have had. Wait, I'm bugging. I don't think Tamataga's Samoan. I'm tripping.
No, he's Tommy.
Yeah, he's Tommy.
He was.
My fault.
Okay,
no,
I thought he was Samoan too, but he's not. But they should have brought Jacob Fatu. They should have
get MLW to. But I think the only reason why that's not happening is because MLW is suing WWE right now. They're in the middle of a big long lawsuit. Actually, 2, I think.
Yeah, and Court Bauer has said some not so nice things about WWE in the past, so that's probably never going to happen, which sucks. Impact is much. We love Impact over here on the show. Impact.
Oh my god! Don't get us started.
Impact has, I guess, somewhat of a. I won't say somewhat because they allowed Nikki to be in the Rumble while she was wearing the Impact Wrestling title, playing her Impact theme. Right. Maybe Impact in the future could have a working relationship, still with NXT. I mean, you can see Braun possibly show up on the show. Maybe have some of their guys show up on NXT. I don't know, but it's good for wrestling.
Yeah, and you know what? His uncle had plenty of history on that show, so why not? Mm-hmm. So I think that can work.
But this is good.
Sorry, guys. What did you just say just now?
I mean, we're just kind of continuing the conversation about other indies, because we were just talking about Japan.
Right.
Someone like Braun, who I think is good, but lately he's kind of been a little one note as far as I'm the big tough guy. I'm gonna kick ass. And it's like, all right, what else can you do?
He needs another gear.
Yeah, I agree.
Right. You need an edge. I think if you want heel, that would work. I mean, I've always made the joke of maybe you should become Uncle Scotty.
Yeah, but with the freaks.
With the freaks. Come out with Cora and
Cora Jade
as freaks.
Oh my God, they gotta wear booty shorts.
Fuck yeah, I'm all for that.
Me too. For the look, that's great. That'd be great.
Just comes out with a tiger. Just comes out with a tiger. You so frequency. What the hell is that man doing with that
cat? I swear to Moses, if he does that, I'm dying. I'm dying. Oh man.
You can't bring a tiger to a wrestling show, Vic.
Crown Vic, what is he doing? He can't do that. Oh, shucky ducky quack quack. Look at Nikita Lyons over there looking like a. I just want to stop out like a biscuit.
Looking finer than a Thanksgiving meal.
Black snow, black snow.
Man.
She know what she doing. She know what she doing, Vic.
She know what to do with that big fat butt.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Big Joseph wiggle, wiggle.
Anyways,
book I'm married.
I gotta ask you. Were y'all surprised that was it Katana and Cadence? That's their new names, right? They lost their belts. Were y'all shocked?
Nope.
No, you weren't shocked.
I wasn't shocked. I wasn't shocked because I saw your complaints the other day, Monty, and we're gonna get, or not complaints, but I saw your you wasn't feeling the winners of the tag team match. I thought that needed to go the way that needed to go. The men's tag team match.
Oh no, fuck Gallus, bro. Gallus is just nothing but just wrestlers. That's it. They have no character. They have no gimmick. The entire's looking disgusting. Oh my God.
That's why they in NXT, boy.
Bro, look at everybody who was in the match with them. Chase U could go on the main roster right now.
That's not gonna last though.
Pretty deadly.
We all know Duke. We all know Duke about to turn on Andre Chase. We all see it coming from a mile away.
They should. That's a good tag team. They work really well. They are very entertaining. They're very entertaining, and they can wrestle.
Yeah, they can. And New Day gotta go.
This has nothing to do with wrestling. Does Andre Chase wear Jordans every time he wrestles?
Yeah, he does.
That's fire, bro.
He wear the ones every time.
That's fire. That's my boy. That's probably my second favorite wrestler in NXT now, behind Axiom. Deadass. He's good. He's a good wrestler. He's entertaining, and
it took him 20 years to get there.
Hey, I'm so glad he finally got there, bro.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's why you gotta stop busting Gallus's balls.
Yo, get them out the diarrhea green outfits, and what the hell? My man had a random ass horse on his singlet. I'm like, what the hell? Bro, get out. They pissed me off.
That's not a horse. It's a unicorn.
Oh, even worse. I can't tell. It was just black.
It's mythology, Monty. We don't understand. We're not foreigners.
Oh, RJ, I need RJ. I need
Nah, because we in group chats with a lot of international people, and they help break it down for us.
Listen,
certain things mean.
The only mythology I know is two stories. One mythology was a certain guy. He died, and how they treated him in hell was every time he got to the top of the hill to reach the bucket of water, it would be out of his reach and he would have to climb up the hill every time. Or the other story I heard was with the guy, his cousin took his wife, so he killed his kids and fed him his kids.
Oh, good lord!
Because he took his wife. Yo, mythology weird, bro. They be ODing. Oh, yeah, you took my wife. You took my wife, brother. I'm gonna kill your kids and feed them to you, brother. Like what?
Yeah, that's some OD tweaking type shit, bro.
I can just imagine Monty writing a paper for that. He's like, yo man, Zeus be wildin'.
Yo, Drew, fucking Drew. Have you ever read the real Medea?
I haven't.
Not Tyler Perry Medea.
Play
Medea, like real play Medea. Yeah. But bro, let me break it down real quick. The real play Medea. This bitch Medea, deadass, she betrayed her own father, so that way to be with her husband. Then the husband made her flee the town that she betrayed her father in, right? Then they go to the new town. That husband that she betrayed her father for, he leaves her with for another woman. So Medea was like, "Oh word, bet." She made all these poisonous fucking blankets, gifted to his new wife and their children that she had with him, and killed all of them. Yeah, that's some real shit. I was like, this is what you made me dead. Like, yo, bro, y'all immediate revenge is death. Like, god damn, death. Oh yeah,
people do not give a fuck.
Yo, I mean, honestly though, if someone made you turn on your family member and then they ultimately just left you for another person, I don't know, bro. And on top of it, you were the heir to your father's throne, and they made you lose all of that. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I think you might have to die. I think you might have to die. You made me lose everything for what? So you could just be with another woman anyways? Fuck no.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, I think somebody might have to go. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll give you this. Gallus can definitely wrestle because the way they won was perfect. Like they took out every member of a tag team. Pretty Deadly was busy with New Day, and my man did a swanton. I was like, holy shit! And then they won. I just thought that with the way the match went, it was Chase Hughes. Like they were going, that crowd was going crazy for them. I was like,
I think Michaels might need to. I think he might need to call an audible and don't have Duke Hudson Turner on.
Nah, he shouldn't. That's a good tag team. Yo, I told you.
Yeah, it's a good team. It's a good team.
Their tag team division is beautiful. I love it. I love a lot of their tag teams. They're really
I just wish New Day would go away. I had enough with New Day. The Royal Rumble was my breaking point with New Day.
I think New Day is just there so that way they could they're just trying to get them all up to speed quick so that way they can get on the main roster.
I know, but I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of them.
They should you know what? They should bring them up, right? Bobby Roode ain't doing shit, right?
Bobby Roode hurt.
Okay, never mind. Because I was gonna say you bring in James Storm, have Beer Money become NXT Tag Team Champions, and since they're vets, everybody knows who they are. You don't need to have them on the main roster because they are vets and they will be the champs for that division. You have all the rookies, learn from them. It's not hard.
Yeah,
it won't be hard.
Pretty much a player coach.
Right, there'll be a player coach, but at the same time, I'm getting you prepared for television and I'm preparing you to be solid in tag team. It's perfect. And then whoever wins the belts, okay, those guys are next because they just beat Bobby Roode and James Storm. They need if they get rid of New Day, give them a vet tag team to work with because
you can. Or you can put two vets together that ain't doing nothing on the main roster.
Yeah, you're right. Fucking like we said, even though they're still green too, bring down Los Lotharios. They're better than all the tag teams they have down there. Like wrestling-wise, Angel Garza's better than everybody down there. Wrestling-wise, at least.
Ain't cut a promo. Like he's charismatic as fuck.
He is. He really.
I mean, in a perfect world for me, bring back Charlie Haas and reform the world's greatest tag team.
I would love that. I would love that.
I love that too.
Oh my god, I'll be sick.
Charlie Haas would be whipping a lot of those young whippersnappers into shape.
Hey man,
good.
Good. No, good. That is good.
Charlie Haas was done dirty, bro. What? Ever since the tag team broke up, my man, they teamed him up with Rico, and I was like, oh, what are we doing?
Hey, that team was actually over. That team
was over as fuck, bro.
The team was over, but did you care for them?
I liked Rico.
I liked him as a team.
No. Hey, Rico was a legit badass.
Yeah, Rico was a badass.
Rico's just funny.
Yeah, he was he was a cop in Las Vegas.
He still is.
Yeah, Rico's he's a bad motherfucker, man. No, but he played the hell out of that gimmick, and they were over. And hey, I bet you Charlie Haas ain't complaining because that's how he met his wife.
But I think there's some bad blood with WWE and Charlie Haas because Drew McIntyre broke his neck, and they fired him after that. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fucked up.
Yeah, fucking crazy.
I would love it. I mean, again, I would love for him to come back. That's just
all right.
A personal choice.
I will be right back. I know you guys probably should be on. I'll be back in 10 minutes, but I'm gonna leave you guys off with this because I know this will be happy for RJ, and I know this will piss off Drew. So guess what? Grayson Waller should be NXT champion right now. Grayson Waller has actually more over than Braun Breaker, and guess what? Braun Breaker is too fruity in those fucking purple pants.
I like how you said that was going to piss me off. Not really, because I've actually kind of turned the corner on Grayson Waller, and I mean, yeah, he's as far as like in ring work, he needs to improve a lot, but he's at least gotten the heel part of the job. Because like on the show with Justin, I was even pitching the idea. I think Grayson should have won because like here's how he would have won. He would have won like him and Braun are both escaping the cage at the same time, and they both drop at the same time. But replay footage shows that Grayson, his feet landed first. So I guess that's the most like heel kind of like pussy way for him to win. And that's like
Braun,
right? Because like at this point, who's realistically going to beat Braun? Because I know from the way it looks, not to jump ahead, but like all roads are leading to Carmelo and Braun. But I'll be honest about something. So yesterday I spent most of the day with my sister and her kids, and it went to her youngest's birthday party, and afterwards, she was saying, "Hey, you want to go see a wrestling show? It's in Shirts." I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And so we went to this indie wrestling show, and it was fun. And when I got home, I had missed. I think there was like 6 matches, right?
Yeah.
I missed the first 4 matches. And Peacock doesn't let you rewind, mid-show. So I got home literally at the beginning of the women's match, the triple threat women's match. So right when they were making all their entrances, so I need to rewatch the other matches. I mean, I already know what happened. I know Gallus won. I know the other 2 girls won, and I know fucking Dijak fucked up his finger. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So I guess I'm leading this one, huh? I'm quarterbacking.
You might have to quarterback on the first 4 matches, unfortunately.
All right. Well, the first match obviously was for the North American Championship. Wesley defending against Dijak. Great match. I mean, everything you would expect from these two. I mean, Dijak is a good, movable big man, very agile, could do a lot of shit that myself personally, I don't think a big man should be doing, but he does it anyways, and he does it well. And then you got Wesley, who's the scrappy underdog babyface with exciting fireball energy. So it was a great match. They really went back and forth, man. That crowd was fucking rocking for this. They were rocking, man. And I don't know how Dijak broke his middle finger. He broke his middle finger, people. He broke his fucking middle finger. I don't know how he did it, or when it happened, but yeah. They were going balls to walls, and the finish kind of came when Dijak was going for a big moonsault, and then all of a sudden Tony D and Stax, they show up, and he fucking moonsaulted on them instead. And Wesley got him with the what do you call it, the cardiac tap or something? Pretty much AJ Styles' spiral tap. So.
Oh, cool. He uses that move?
Oh yeah, he's been using that, and he's been using the Pele.
Ah, okay.
So yeah,
nice.
So yeah, that was the finish to that. And then next we had was it the women's tag team match?
I don't know. I missed the first 4 matches.
I'm usually good for taking notes. I did not take any notes last night. Bad on my part, but
No, we're back. It's like at least you watched the first 4 matches. I
fucking watched the show.
I mean, I should have just rewatched it after the show was done, but I was kind of tired at that point. I was like, oh, I'll just watch it.
It's all good. Yeah, it was the women's tag team match. Fallon Henley and Kiana James with Brooks and Jensen challenging Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. This was a fine women's match. It really was. Not anything too great, but it was a good enough championship match. And of course, the story is can Fallon and Kiana get along? And Kaden and Katana have been down for each other since day one. They've been best friends. So how's this gonna go? And Fallon Henley and Kiana James, they won when Kiana James fucking held fucking Kaden Carter's leg for fucking leverage when Fallon was pinning her. So she pretty much fucked her out of the tag team titles.
Oh, Jesus.
And we got new tag team champions. So I thought it was a fine women's match because Kaden and Katana, they're a good team. They got good chemistry. Obviously, if I have to hear that they're best friends in real life one more time, I'm going to scream, duh, it's apparent. And then Fallon Henley and Kiana James they have a good little chemistry thing going on too with them, but being frenemies, I guess. So.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see the match, but just like based off of what you told me, I'm kind of the same way with you, where it's just like we're best friends forever and ever and ever. It's like, yeah, bitches, we get it. Just do something.
You ain't gonna rub the shit in my face, all right? Fuck.
Like I don't want to hear about you guys being best friends. I get it. It's a feel good thing. I get it. No one gives a fuck. Just wrestle.
Yay, girl power. I get it.
I love her and she loves me, and I love her more and she loves me more, and I want to give her hugs more than she wants to give me hugs. It's like, oh my god.
I have more ass than she does, but that's okay.
It's like I somehow look more masculine than her for some reason, but that's okay.
My jawline sticks out more than her. But who's counting?
I legit thought that about who's the not white girl? If that's the best way to put it.
Which one? I don't think.
Well, I mean the
straight up white.
The former tag team champs. I'm talking about the non-white.
Oh, Kaden Carter?
Yeah, Kaden Carter. The first time I saw her, I'm like, is she like transgender or something? I'm like, oh no, she just happens to have brightly colored contacts or whatever. But
the eyes.
Yeah. She definitely got the cake. There's no lies about that.
There's no disputing that at all. She carrying the bakery.
Yeah, she definitely got it. But I feel like a dick for asking this. Who are the new tag champs again?
Fallon Henley and Kiana James.
Fallon Henley, Kiana James. Ooh, speaking about cake.
Fallon Henley's pretty thick too. Good lord.
Yeah, thick ass white girls.
Exactly, man. Shawn Michaels know what he's doing. He knows what he's doing.
Good his cross-eyed eyes, get it right sometimes.
Somebody about to cure Shawn Michaels' Forrest Whitaker eye.
my eyes are cured by all that ass.
Gigi Dolan right there. Don't you? Oh my God, it's over. Oh shit! Alright.
The cure to cross-eyedness is Gigi Dolan's ass.
Bro, and oh man, NXT, man, you guys are. I can't. I'm sorry. Everybody shits on NXT nowadays because it's the cool thing. Blah 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 blah. I'm sorry. This is the most fun I've had with NXT in about like 2 years. Honestly, this whole shit right now.
Yeah, because it was built on the precedent of this is wrestling. This is the opposite of WWE, even though it's a WWE brand. And now it's just like everybody's just hot and they just want to fuck.
And then you get the elements of what works on the main roster, and then you got the NXT and you smash it up, and you got the best of both worlds. You got entertaining people with gimmicks, and then you got the wrestling too. And then you got the hot women. So I'm sorry. We love hot women. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's just because, before was a joke that Joe Numbers always said about WWE. It's like they always try to convince you that these people didn't find each other attractive.
Joe Numbers, this is what Joey says all the time. When you have a bunch of young people around each other, they're hot, they're young, they're in shape, they're gonna want to fuck. Mish, they're gonna want to fuck.
Yeah, it's just like another thing he always said was like, I want all the men to stand over here and all the women to stand over her. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, just in case you didn't know it, Joey Numbers fucking rules.
He rules, even though his opinions on the Rumble I didn't agree with. But that's
all right. I mean, sometimes we're all boys, and sometimes we disagree, but that's okay.
This isn't something I didn't tell him directly. I actually messaged him personally and asked him, but it's all good.
Yeah,
different strokes for different folks.
Exactly. There you go. That's how we live life.
But go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, the third match was Carmelo Hayes with Trick Williams taking on Apollo Crews in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Really good match. Really good match from these two. I mean, you look at Carmelo Hayes and the body of work this guy's been putting on the last 2 years now. Like, it's really been superb. And Apollo, I mean, one of the knocks that I've always had on Apollo has never been about his in-ring work. It's been more of a gimmick, charisma type standpoint, But
right.
But he's fucking superb in that ring, and he's an amazing athlete. And they really went out there and they had a really good 2 out of 3 falls match. Had a really good match. And
I can imagine. Go ahead.
Yeah. And Carmelo got him 2-0. And the finish came where Trick Williams was trying to interfere for the last damn time. All of a sudden, this giant man from the crowd emerges, fucking pulls him from the goddamn apron. And we see, and it's fucking Dabba-Kato, formerly known as Commander Aziz, formerly known as Dabba-Kato.
Oh, yeah.
So he's back to being Dabba-Kato again.
Commander Sneeze.
Yeah, Commander Sneeze. His matches are so offensively bad they make me sneeze uncontrollably. But
that's what Cornette calls him. Commander Sneeze.
Oh God. Yeah, and then Apollo, he was happy to see his big buddy, went over and dapped him up. And while he went to go dap him up, Carmelo Hayes got him, set him up for the nothing but net, scored the second fall. The match is over. Melo and Trick, they dip. Dabba-Kato gets in the ring. Commander Sneeze, he grabs Apollo, picks him up. You did good, man. You did good. And then all of a sudden, he fucking just starts attacking him, and he fucking gave him a sit-out choke bomb from all the way up in the air onto a steel chair.
Oh, damn.
So, that's your next feud, folks. Commander Sneeze versus Apollo Crews. And you want to guess why they're feuding? I guarantee you Dabba-Kato is going to say something like this on Tuesday, or whenever they're going to finally adjust this. He was a fraud. I guarantee you.
He said he was an African. He said he was an African prince, but he really wasn't.
He left me behind and went to NXT. He made all these promises. I guarantee you, all that shit's gonna come up in a video.
He was supposed to make me a star.
He was supposed to make me a star. Damn it! I was supposed to be the world champion. Last year at WrestleMania, I was getting bitched out by Omos on TV. Man, getting bitched out by Omos on TV. I couldn't believe it, but it is what it is. Sometimes it's nice to have King Kong versus Godzilla in human form. And then we had the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match for the NXT Tag Team titles. Gallus, the team of Mark Coffey and Wolfgang, New Day, Kofi Kingston and Woods, Pretty Deadly, Odin Prince and Kit Wilson, and Chase University being represented by Andre Chase and Mr. Duke Hudson. In no relation to Rock Hudson, even though I'm pretty sure that's where they got his name from.
Probably.
Rock Hudson, Duke Hudson. Yeah, look up a picture of Rock Hudson and look up a picture of Duke Hudson and just have it side by side. You'll see the similarities. This was a good match. This was a good, fun tag team match. All 4 teams went out there and they worked really hard. I'm just, like I said earlier, I'm kind of over with the New Day in their antics. It's really annoying at this point. That shit they pull at the Rumble with the whole 69 and tapping each other's asses. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Come on. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, I'm kind of like I'm kind of like that where I'm just like, all right, this is not. I tried to give New Day the benefit of the doubt, but I'm just like, yeah, this is not funny anymore. Like, come on. Biggie needs to come back. Biggie needs to come back and turn heel and just fuck these guys up. In my opinion, but that's another story.
Right. Something needs to give. Pretty Deadly looked great. They had a good match per usual. I think these guys are main roster ready. Honestly, I think, and the reason why I say this is because the ring work is good. It's not crazy or chaotic to the point where it needs to be domesticated or anything like that. They have a gimmick. They can talk. They have everything you need to survive on the main roster. So I think send them up there. I think they're good to go. Andre Chase, like I just told you guys earlier, with him and Duke Hudson, I think they need to call an audible because Andre Chase and Duke Hudson was crazy over in this match. Duke Hudson is crazy over as the big dopey, I guess, Bubba babyface. Like he's actually excelling at that, and his comeback is pretty fucking good and kind of unique as well. So they got something there. So I think Shawn Michaels might need to call an audible on that if he's still gonna consider having. Because we all know Duke Hudson's a fucking snake, and it's only a matter of time before he turns on RJ Chase. But I think he might need to call an audible and keep that going a little bit longer. Nashville Gallus, right. I agree with Monty. I mean, in a sense where they got no gimmick. The gimmick is we're mean guys from Scotland. That's not much of a gimmick. That's just a personality trait. That's not a gimmick. But they're great wrestlers. I think they do need a gimmick. They do need a gimmick. What that is, I don't know, but I think what you could do with Gallus is you could do an APA type thing with them. You can have them be badasses for hire. You got a problem? Right. Call Gallus. They'll beat you up. You know what I'm saying? Like I told Monty before, I'm not a fan of Wolfgang, but I do like the Coffee Brothers. I think the Coffee Brothers are legit. I think Joe's a good wrestler, and he's got personality. And I mean, they do have personality. They do have charisma. I've seen them do skits in NXT UK. I guess it hasn't translated over yet. I think that's why I was telling Monty earlier you might need to give him a little bit more time before you cast too much judgment on him. It's kind of a stop and touch and go. And plus, Joe's not even in the States yet. Like, Joe, for whatever reason, is still in Scotland or whatever. That's Scotland, excuse me.
Scotland?
Scotland. He's still in Scotland, so.
Where's Finn Balor from? Ireland?
He's from Ireland.
He's from Ireland?
I'm Finn Balor. And Justin McDonough is my son. That's a bad Finn Balor impersonation. I gotta work on that. But
what the fuck was that?
That was fucking bad. That was terrible. Oh my god. I gotta work on it.
I am Finn Balor.
I gave him the Vince.
I'm Finn Balor.
Finn Balor's not my son. We're not related. Look at his arms as big as his legs.
It's like, hey, RJ, do a British impression. Oh, I'm British.
Fuck you.
I sound like Tim Allen from Home Improvement.
Oh my god. But like all four teams did have their working boots on, and Gallus won the belts, which surprised me because I thought given that Schism wasn't in this matchup, that maybe the end game would have been that New Day would have dropped the belts to them at Stand and Deliver, but I guess not. So Gallus winning took me by surprise, definitely did. But if you're bringing those guys over from Europe, you're not bringing them over for nothing. So I guess I can't be too surprised. But yeah, fun match, fun tag match. Roxanne Perez defending the NXT Women's Championship in a triple threat match against Gigi Dolan and JC Jane. I thought this match was I don't know, man. It was kind of I don't know, man.
It was okay. It was fine.
It was fine. Like, you could tell some people were kind of lost in certain spots, but I thought it was fine. Like
it's that thing of like, you know, hey, how did you enjoy the movie? It was fine. Like that's kind of the attitude towards the movie. Like, for one thing, I thought JC Jane just looked to me. I don't know. Out of everyone in Toxic Attraction, I know everyone loves Mandy and she's hot. Everyone loves Gigi and yes, you know, the thickness, but I don't know. I'm a JC Jane girl. I don't know.
You a JC Jane girl?
Yeah, it's like with Pokemon. Everyone likes Charmander. Everyone likes Squirtle, and then there's the 1% that likes Bulbasaur. I'm the 1% that likes JC. I like JC.
I'm not gonna lie though. JC Jane looks like she can get it all up with one swipe. I think I might have said this to you a couple of times on shows, but she looks like she can get it all up in one swipe. I'm just saying.
I don't know what that means, but I'm just gonna imagine what that means. I'm gonna use my imagination.
It's Sunday, people. It's Sunday, people.
It's the Lord's Day. It's the Lord's Day.
It's the Holy Sabbath Day, people. Dun, dun.
But I like JC, for obvious reasons. I also think she's very good. I think she's, out of everyone in Toxic, I think she's the best worker, in my opinion.
I think she's the better overall worker for.
She's the workhorse.
She's got the total package as far as like charisma and like she can wrestle. Like she's got it and she's comfortable on the mic. I think Gigi Dolan spent a lot of time doing the whole dark mysterious gimmick so long in the indies that finally she has to at this point learn how to have a personality and learn how to be a little bit more charismatic. Especially since she can't be riding anybody's faces in NXT.
God damn it! Yeah, like the segment on Wednesday where they have the interview segment with Toxic and Roxanne. Like I thought JC was the best part of the segment because she was just like being just kind of like a real bitch heel, and I thought it worked. And I was actually kind of like cackling whenever Roxanne just flew on JC. I was like that was funny, but I thought this match was just okay. It was fine. I mean, Roxanne was going to win. We all knew that. And, like what you just said, where everybody kind of forgot their spots at one point, and you were just kind of confused as like I guess the placement of it. But
right.
I like Roxanne. I mean, again, local girl, so I'm kind of biased. When she came out at the Rumble, she got a pretty nice reaction. Not like a Becky Lynch reaction, but she got a nice reaction.
Right. It came across that way on TV.
Right. And she's very green because she's 21. Like, people forget she's 21. And
I won't say green, but I think she's still got the training wheels on.
She's got a lot. She's got a lot to learn.
Her green is a whole lot better than a lot of people's pink.
Right. Oh God.
I can tell you that much.
It's the Lord's Day. She's really good, but she's got a lot to learn. She's still got a lot to learn. Like her facials, for example, like during that segment, I liked her facials because she didn't just do the whole I'm angry. I'm gonna scrunch my nose angry face. Like she legit looked pissed because JC and Gigi were just talking over her all the time. Like she was getting the facials down. Like she's still stuck in that promo thing of like she sounds happy to be here.
Right. I think that's cool for now, but eventually you're gonna have to grow. Same thing with Braun Breaker. Like I guess we were gonna get into Braun Breaker a little bit later on, but like they have to get past that first stages of being a professional wrestler. Then you have to evolve and grow. That's why I'm not hard on Roxanne. I'm not hard on her at all. Like I'm glad that she is advanced as far as like the in-ring stuff goes. As good as you're gonna get. She's in the category with Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. And as far as like getting it down packed at a young age, she's got to find out who she's gonna be as she continues to evolve and grow. Though that's the thing,
right? Like I'm not expecting her to start, giving angry Ultimate Warrior promos. They just sound, I guess, sound natural. Just like because if anyone doesn't know what I mean by the "I'm happy they be here" promos, it's like she'll talk and she'll be like, she's. Well, I mean, she doesn't really do that too much, but like she'll do the whole. I'm happy. I'm the NXT Women's Champion. I love everything. I love kittens and puppies and Jesus and ice cream and.
I love the J-Man. Oh yes, I do.
Oh yes, I do. So it's just
even when she announced the Battle Royal a couple weeks ago. Hey guys, this is gonna be a 20-woman Battle Royal. The winner gets to face old me. Gets to face little old me. I'm like, okay. That was funny.
I can't believe Cora attacked me and turned her back on me. We were friends. We used to have sleepovers at each other's houses and paint nails. Now I gotta take back that batch of cupcakes my mom made for her. Oh darn!
Meanwhile, Cora Jade's throwing that pipe across the room, breaking shit. I hate that little bitch, dude.
Getting plowed by Braun. Like, yeah.
Who's fucking bad?
Cora, why do you have to be on the skateboard for this to happen?
Cora, why don't you tell us what it's like to be with a purple warrior?
I told you for the last time, Braun, the backwards cap stays on.
Fuck it! My Cora Jade's theme song plays in the background. We're running through a wall. Braun Breaker, like me? You damn right I'm gonna twist this generation. Oh my god.
All the while you see fucking Uncle Scotty. That's how you do it, nephew!
Holla if you hear that! he just whispers at the damn window. If you want to be with the real thing, Big Papa can still go. Holla, ain't making the show no more. Oh no. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? But bottom line, people, is that the triple threat was just it was okay. It was okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
Roxanne, obviously, you know, she retained with the super pop rocks off the top. Well, not the top, but the middle rope. And I guess her Cora Jade will be having a match at Stand and Deliver, huh?
Yeah.
Give it to me. I need Cora Jade.
I need that in my veins.
I need Cora Jade in my veins. Nikita Boom Boom Lyons is on the shelf. She's on the show.
Kind of sucks for her.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. But you know what? I don't know if you saw my tweet yesterday on Twitter. But Dijak, since he broke his finger, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're doing this whole thing. I guess he's a fucking detective. I don't know what the fuck Dijak is, but he's sitting in a dark room like it's fucking Sin City. And they even give him the Sin City font for his name tag at the bottom when he comes out now. And yeah, like it. He's fucking. They got the whole Sin City thing for him. He's doing paperwork in the office.
He's a cheesy '80s cop.
Jesus. Why not? We go all the way with this and let him crack the. Why not let him crack the case and try to find out?
Cheesy '80s cop who purposely arrests minorities but claims it's not racism.
He can do that, but they should let him do video. He just a non-fake got arrested on NXT.
He just goes after Booker T. Man, what are you doing? I'm doing my job.
Dijak just comes over the damn barricade with handcuffs.
I heard somebody was taking supplies out of the office. I'm gonna need you in for question. Man, I've been doing this show all night. This is what I did.
Booker, there's only one way you can get out of this. What is that? Dance for me, do spoon.
Sean's just like Dijak. Why are you going after only minorities? I'm telling you, Sean. It's not a race thing. Yeah, we think it's a race thing. We think.
God damn it! He just grabs Shawn Michaels and chokeslams him through the desk.
Why do you specifically turn off your body cam when this happens?
Dijak, good lord. No, but they should do it. They should do some skits because if Dijak looks, I mean, whatever they got going on with him, he's just the detective guy, whatever the fuck. But the problem with Dijak, it's never been his in-ring work or his size. He uses both kind of well. And he's a good wrestler in the ring. He can do the moves, this, that, and the other. He's a flashy big man. But my main problem with Dijak is he's got no charisma. He's got nothing to him. So if we're going to do this stupid detective gimmick or whatever the fuck we got going on here, Why not let him do some interrogations for the women's locker room for the case of Nikita Lyons?
Oh, God.
So, Valentina, I seen you in the parking lot switching that ass all over the place. Can you tell me, where were you when Nikita Lyons got attacked? And I want the truth. Starts getting all aggressive with her. Gives her the fucking feast your eyes.
He's like, I have ways of making you talk. And she's like, oh, dude. And you just see him close the blinds.
Oh, they make the sound when he get ready to come out in his theme music, like the jail cell. Dome. You hear that in the background? The whole shit fades to black. Shawn Michaels. So how did your investigation go, Dijak?
I'm sorry. The what?
What are you talking about? I never did any investigating. I could have sworn you had all the ladies come in for investigation. Valentina Feroz just walks by and winks her eye at Dijak. Dijak's like, nothing. Jesus Christ. There you go. That's how we get Dijak over.
By fucking everybody. By fucking all It's like it's like, for the good news, I fixed my finger.
I'll be clear to go. The bad news is I got half of your locker room pregnant. Now that's true justice.
We're not gonna have a women's division for the next 9 to 10 months.
Postpartum is a motherfucker. Make it 12 months. Oh man. My brand of justice.
Case closed.
Doom. Yeah, we could really put the world title on Dijak now.
Like, did you really have to impregnate even the NIL prospects?
Oh, they're next in line, all right. Next in line to get this dick. I mean, my Dijak stick.
It's like, I had to be really anal. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Gotta be. Oh, man. All right.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, man. This fucking guy. But, yeah, Roxanne retained, and we have to see what goes on next. Shawn Michaels, if you go on my storyline, you owe me a check. You owe me and Drew a check, so.
Goddamn right.
Breaking news. All the next in line signees are pregnant. Who's the father? All you see is a shadowy figure in a Twitch joint. Fucking just running into the goddamn car. And when the door shuts, the car door shuts, it shuts like the beginning of his theme music.
Jesus Christ. I can't breathe. Oh my god.
That's all for today. We get Dijak over as a shitty detective. Oh man.
Fucking Brazzers detective, pretty much. Oh my god.
So Angela White, where were you yesterday between the hours of 9 a.m. and 12 p.m.? I need to know these things, Miss White. Or what are you gonna do to me? I'm gonna whip out my die stick. Get it? You're gonna Dijak my die stick. Oh god.
You get a call from Hunter. Hey, is there a reason why Steph's pregnant?
And then the beginning of his theme song goes again. Bang.
Triple H just pulls up to his house. He's like, "What was that sound?"
Yeah.
Oh, we're going way too far.
Triple H just fucking starts screaming at Dijak. Dijak just looks at his motherfucker. You see the reflection of Triple H getting all red and purple, looking like he's about to have a fucking heart attack. Ooh. And he just guzzles Triple H, grabs him, gives him a chokeslam. Your wife is next in line for my brand of justice. Justice. Oh man.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All
right, the main event.
The main event was Braun Breaker defending the NXT Championship against Dijak and his brand of justice. No, I'm just kidding.
Braun Breaker was fucking the shit out of Grayson Waller. What?
Oh, hey, yo.
I got you in a cage. I can't run away. Oh my.
I got too much hate in this body for you to control, so I'm about to take this rage out on you in this cage. Now bend it over and let me give it to you doggy style.
Now get you some views. Man, what's Braun up to, man? I thought we was getting a wrestling match. Now these two knocking boots. What the hell, man?
Braun Breaker's got fucking Grayson Waller in the standing reclining position.
Oh,
something nice, and I'll make you tap twice.
Hey, we told you NXT's all about fucking, apparently.
NXXXT.
I guarantee you that'll beat fucking Dynamite in the rings.
Oh God.
Fucking send Dijak to AEW.
Wait a minute, what the hell are you doing here? You don't work here. Shut up, Chris. Where's Tay Conchi at? She's next in line. And Sammy Guevara's like, what? Well, hold on. Next in line for what? Next in line for my brand of justice. Tay Conchi goes, what the hell are you talking about?
Oh my
God. You get this justice,
Dr. Baker. Where were you?
Dr. Britt Baker, where are you? I'm gonna give you some DMD, alright? Dick, more dick.
Oh my God.
Hey, Tony. I got bad news, Tony. What are you talking about? You got bad news? What's going on? What? The whole women's locker room is pregnant. By who? Dijak. The beginning of the theme song. Bang. Dijak just sticks his head out the window, tilts his fucking shades. You see Aubrey Edwards, the reflection of Aubrey Edwards is limping.
Oh.
That's right. I got it right in the nose too.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, what the hell did I just walk into?
Hey, Monty, you might have found a new way to get Dijak over.
We'll let you find out when you edit the show.
Oh, that's perfect. I like that. That's great.
Oh my God.
I had to do some shit.
I can't breathe.
I'm guessing y'all were on the Dijak and Wes Lee match because y'all talking about Dijak.
Nah, we was actually we was about to go to the main event.
Oh, okay. The steel cage match.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, let me ask you something real quick. I don't want to really rehash it since y'all talked about it, but I didn't fuck with that women's title match. That shit was whack.
I figured. Yeah, I thought it was black.
It was whack. It was really whack. Yeah, like that match had.
It was okay.
Yeah.
It was fine. You know,
I'd rather.
You know, like when you eat something, it's not that great. and they ask you for your opinion, you're just like, it was fine. Like that's kind of how I felt about the match. It was fine.
I think they should just feud with each other.
JC and Gigi. Well, I mean,
just do it. Just do it.
If Michael's listening to that crowd, Gigi's a little bit more over than JC.
JC, I feel like JC could wrestle a little bit better than Gigi.
Well, she can wrestle, but she wasn't more over than fucking Gigi. Gigi had signs in the crowd. They were chanting Gigi.
She looked like you ever saw that movie Over the Hedge?
Over the Hedge.
The animated movie?
Yeah.
Not in a while.
She looked like the squirrel with rabies. That's exactly what she looked like.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was like, and she was screaming. I was like,
god damn.
I was like, what's going on, man? Like,
yeah, she was ODing on that, man.
Yeah, she was screaming. She was screaming. I was like, yo, what is going on? Roxanne is not this like. I don't know.
Roxanne shouldn't be getting you that intense.
Yeah,
right? That's what you're thinking.
That's why I didn't like. That's why I didn't like the whole. I don't know. It was weird, but it was weird. I totally agree. Like, yo, what the fuck? But it wasn't like Drew said. It wasn't even that bad though. Like,
no, it wasn't. It was just there.
Bad.
It was there. Not every.
To me, yeah, it definitely was the worst match of the night to me, obviously. But I wouldn't even say it was that bad. Man. I did fuck with the women's tag team title match. I ain't gonna stunt.
Yeah, I like that.
I ain't gonna stunt. RJ, you did say it, bro. Kiana James can wrestle smoothly, bro. Bro. I don't know why people sleep on NXT now. They got workers.
Yeah, they do. They got workers. People so stuck in their own stupid ways and can't move at the time.
They have a more cohesive wrestling show than AEW, in my opinion.
Oh. They got people. Listen. This is how I feel, Drew. And you're right.
Hey, the women's division is deep.
They don't got spot fest after spot fest after caught up. Made me lose my breath. Like they not fucking fighting like they. I hate it. Like, can you keep up, Young Bucks? Like, no, why y'all fighting like that? Like, I hate it, bro. I hate how they fight. Like, it feels like I'm watching a music video. It's like I'm watching Michael Jackson's "Beat It." They start ganging up behind and start running in circles. Like, what's going on? Like, what the fuck? Like, AEW doing some stupid shit like that. That's why sometimes it's boring. But like, they need more wrestlers like Timothy Thatcher. And I seen people shit on Timothy Thatcher when he was on AEW. I'm like, how? Because he can actually wrestle?
Yeah, because he ain't dancing. That's why.
Like, it pissed me off, bro. I'm like, y'all had Timothy Thatcher fighting Daniel Bryan, which probably gave you the best technical wrestling match in AEW the whole year and probably the whole of last year too. It cleared out like, and you're bitching? Oh, yeah. Come on, bro. Y'all really want to see all these flippies, like dipsies, like false finish after false finish after false. I'm tired of that. I don't want to see that. Oh, my bad.
I get tired of that too.
Yeah, like, come on, man. Like, the only thing that was like my only complaint for like Wesley and Dijak. They had too many false finishes, but that match was good though too.
Yeah, like, but that was the only one that was doing that though.
The only match that was doing that. You're right. That was the only match that was doing.
So I can accept that. Like, if that's the only match that's happening, if it's only one match. Were we doing that? And it was a title match on top of that too. I'm good with that.
Here's the problem. I think Drew said it. He didn't say it, but I'm gonna literally add on to what Drew was saying. AEW has a formula that every single wrestler just follows, and it's like every match has that formula engraved. It's annoying.
It's like super kick, suplex. Let's do our finisher, 15 times and kick out and not sell and yeah.
Blading on camera. Blading on camera.
Let's do 3-4 super kicks, right? Then tag Kenny. Kenny do a V trigger, 2 V triggers, 1-2 kick out. Then
Canadian Destroyer.
Young Bucks come back. Yeah, Young Bucks come back in. 2 more super kicks, like you said, Canadian Destroyer. 1-2 kick out. Then Kenny Omega does another 3 more V triggers. Young Bucks do 3 more super kicks, and then he does the 1-wing angel, and then he comes through. Like, bro, I don't need none of that.
Oh god.
Six stars.
But Sammy Guevara wins with 1 GTS. Like, man, shut up. Like, I hate how y'all operate sometimes. Make no sense.
And Dijak will fuck his wife. But anyways, go ahead.
That's right. We got one man for the job. Dijak. Doom.
He'll probably turn Sammy into his dog toy. What the fuck? They probably get one of them like leopard or cheetah fucking print like dog collars.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, Dijak, what did you do to my wife? I fucked her, but I gave her my brand of justice. She's mine now. I'm actually teaching her how to wrestle.
You know what? Then Sammy G's will get a taste of what it feels like to be a home wrecker. A home wreck.
Right?
A home wreck, I should say.
He's about to get his whole. He's about to get everything wrecked.
Literally, fucking piece of shit. So yeah, if it was Sammy G and Ted, I would love to see that. Yeah, fuck him. End up being on fan time. Oh, a whole month free. Oh damn. Oh damn.
She doesn't love you anymore, Buster.
Shit, crazy, bro.
I gotta take this case. Gotta file these paperwork or take Conti's ass.
Yeah, I think no lie, bro. I think they gotta. I don't know, dog. They gotta. I don't know, dog.
I can't breathe.
Hey, Drew, we got just like we got Vaughn over, like picking on him when we was doing the whole caveman shit, and
Drew,
then to come Tuesday stuff with Logan.
He really does say it though.
He said it Tuesday.
He did say it Tuesday. He said
come
it,
Tuesday,
bro. And it did not go with the dialogue promo they were having. I swear, bro.
Well, it's like all of our ideas involve just getting people over by having them fuck everybody.
Bro, Idris, I guarantee you, Idris and Alfred are gonna do some weird shit soon. Watch. He got rid of the tattoo. He's back to shirtless. Watch. He gonna go to trunks soon. Watch.
It's like
we're sticking with the stroke.
It's like we're in WWE Creative. How do we get crossover? I don't know. Just have him fuck Scarlett.
Live sex celebration. Have him beat Gunther for the Intercontinental title next week. Scarlett just comes down to the ring, starts shaking her ass.
Just have Pat on commentary. Man, Cross is really getting in there.
He locked her in the cross jacket. He locked her in the cross jacket. Cross just whispering in Scarlett's fall and pray.
Do.
Tick tock. Ah! We OD'ing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Bro, we OD'ing, bro.
Triple H just brings us to his office, so, all of your ideas on gay people over is just having them fuck?
That's right. People need to talk on the internet, right?
Yeah, well, you did it with Dijak and Stephanie's pregnant.
Hey, that's your fault, Trips. You couldn't keep your house in order, dog.
Yeah, I gotta ask y'all real quick.
Yo,
y'all think those cage match rules they gotta stay like that, or I don't understand why people don't like the escape to win match rule. I don't understand what's wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I feel like that's hard as hell. That's hard as hell to win like that.
I think it's a cheap way for a good heel to win,
right?
And to protect your babyface without pinning him. So right. I'm good with that. I don't understand
why people don't like it. Like, okay. Like I don't know. Ever since we started doing the Hogan brothers shit, that shit is so funny. So now I do it now for all my commentary. Well, listen, brother, you want a cage match? You're fighting Undertaker, brother, and you cannot pin or submit. Like, I'm fucked. I have to escape the cage against Taker? What?
Oh,
that's mad hard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and this motherfucker don't even have to climb the cage that long to get out of it.
Exactly. So, like, I seen a lot of people bitch about that. The cage was like, oh, I should stay like this. Like, depending on the wrestlers involved, I don't understand. I don't see what's wrong with the no escape. But this one deserved it, given the count out and the ropes breaking. Like, it made perfect sense. But
right. Like, they didn't do it. They didn't do it just to,
right.
To try to please people of that side. It actually made storyline sense.
Right. Yeah, I love it. Hey, I love it, man. I know Drew don't fuck with him, but I told you RJ recently.
Oh no, he put him over. He put him over. Grayson Waller. Yeah. No.
Yeah. While you were gone, and we were We'll let you find out when you edit the show. But like, I said Grayson's kind of like turning the corner because like he gets the chicken shit, kind of dickhead, heel thing to a pack.
Yeah.
I mean, he has a lot to improve in the ring, but I thought this match was actually really good. I think this is probably the best match I've seen Grayson have. And I was actually on my show on Wednesday. I was actually pitching the idea of like, if you really want to get the title off of Braun, but you don't want him to just like get pinned, clean as a sheet, just have Grayson win by escaping the cage.
Yeah.
Like do a bit where like they both escape the cage at the same time, but Grayson's, feet, hit the floor, first. Yeah, just like it'll protect Braun, and it'll further kind of fuel, Grayson as this asshole heel.
Yeah, I like that.
But they shot themselves in the dick. Well, they didn't shoot themselves in the dick because obviously they wouldn't get to take the belt off of Braun. But it was kind of sealed when it was like, oh, you can only win by submission.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, depending on who it is, the stipulation, like the escape rule, I fuck with it. That's like saying that's like putting Rey Mysterio versus Big Show type shit in a cage, and you tell Ray, yo Ray, I'm sorry, bud, but the escape out of the cage, you can't do it. You have to put him or submit him. What? Well, man, he gonna get thrown in that cage and then still like what?
It's like I can't do a fucking 619 in a cage.
Right? So gonna be like, oh man,
I can't even win. Like yeah.
I gotta pin him to win. Come on.
He ain't gonna be no Big Show.
Why does Ray sound like Seth Rollins?
I had surgery 9 times on my left knee.
He took my eye. I'm all about family, but my family has been very kind to me lately.
My son whipped my ass.
Oh, shit.
My son, he's somehow taller than me.
My son kicked me in the dick in Cardiff.
And another thing, what's with Braun and the fruity colors, bro?
That's what his dad and his uncle wore.
That's what I figured. Okay, I figured that. My man had on the bright ass purple lavender. I'm like, yo, get your Teletubby ass out of here, bro.
He a badass motherfucker.
He is. He is.
Fucking Braun's the most 90s motherfucker I know. He always fucking wears jean jacket shorts with jean jacket.
Yeah.
My man got the Goldberg tattoo on the arm. He's OD 90s.
He fucking dresses like Goldberg and his uncles.
He do. He's OD 90s. Like, it's hilarious. No, but I don't know, guys. I want Grayson Waller to be champ. He deserves it. He won me over. He has won me over. Like, he walked in the Michaels thing, like, yo, this, and this. Come on, Michaels. What I gotta be to be the one? You're a chosen one. What I gotta do? Like, I like him, man.
I think he should get called up.
Yeah, you don't want him to win no title?
This man is the only dude, I think, in NXT history to have his own NXT show.
He probably is.
I'm pretty sure of that. He's the only guy to have his own show on NXT. I don't think anybody else in history has ever had a talk segment on NXT. That's how much they trust him, and that's how much main roster ready he is.
Who's that black girl? Who's the tall black chick? The tall black chick that was feuding with Nikita Lyons a while ago.
You don't even remember her name, so she's irrelevant.
What was her fucking name? That's my question.
That's a good point, though.
Lash Legend?
Yeah, she had her own talk show.
But that was like more of a tape segment thing they played. Like it wasn't live.
It was still a talk show.
She's whack. Stop.
But she's whack. She's not even on TV. You didn't even remember her name.
You didn't.
God damn it! Don't let me give you my brand of justice.
Oh God, no. Not your brand of justice.
It's alright. It's alright. I'll take care of her. Dogger!
Lash Legend.
Nah,
I didn't give you permission to have a show.
That's a new thing now.
Why? It's because I'm black? No.
We're pissed off. Dijak!
Dijak.
Handle your justice. And then, you hear, like you guys said, he tilts his the shades down with pleasure.
Oh man! All you hear is the gates clanging. Dang! Oh man,
Yo.
That's
yeah.
It just shows the Law and Order graphic. NXT in his locker room.
Dong dong.
Yo, if they did dong dong and just put die and then Jack with the dong dong, oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yo.
In the NXT Performance Center.
That shit would be hilarious. That shit would be
A lot of people get attacked in the parking lot.
It's
This
true.
is the story about one man who decided to instill his own brand of justice. This is his story. Dun dun.
Dun, dun.
My name is Dijak. And at 10:45 p.m., I knocked up Nikita Lyons. What? Hey, yo!
Like everybody look at the TV like this is not what I was thinking this was gonna be. Like what?
Miss Lyons, I found the culprit. Oh, thank you. How can I ever repay you? And he just looks to the camera, tilts his shades, with my brand of justice. Dun dun.
Dum dum. Knowing Shawn Michaels, he would do some shit like that though.
Hey, that would be a funny way to get him over.
That would be a funny way. It would be.
I mean, it ruined your women's division. But
It definitely, yeah, that's true. Yeah, you would ruin it.
Hey, that's why you use the next in line girls. So they could be next in line for his brand of justice.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
But
so
now,
you don't have to tarnish the reputations of the girls that know how to wrestle.
That's true. But I did fuck with the main event. Yeah, I will tell y'all, man. I'm so looking forward to it. I think that they going forward, if they have a pay per view or a takeover or a brand like thing like that that's on a Saturday, they gotta leave full sale every time.
They do.
Every time. I don't care if it's a small venue in a different city. Who cares? Sell it out. Go make that money. Go sell the merch there too. Go do it, bro. Like
they had a nice house last night.
Yeah, they did. It was nice, and
Yeah,
the crowd was going. The crowd was going.
down there,
I
so
was fucking high.
Yeah. So listen, man. Hey, you let certain indie wrestlers. You let certain indie promotions in certain big cities, right? Mm-hmm. You let certain NXT wrestlers go there. let America get to see these wrestlers because all they do is see them in Florida and on TV, bro. Let these big cities that you would be able to get a decent venue type to sell out and get them for pay-per-view, right? Showcase certain wrestlers here and there. Don't do it all at once. Do it here and there. Make them keep coming back type shit. Then when you have the pay-per-view, you book the people in a big story. By the time they show up, then they get the pop that they deserve. Now, not every wrestler is unrecognizable to America, basically.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Because that's what they need. Because that's what they really need. They just need more exposure. And every pay-per-view go into a different state in a different city. It will help them. Because guess what? By the time they get on the main roster, depending on where they are, they will know who that person is.
You got a damn good point.
Or
and
at least somewhat know them. Like, oh, yo, they did that show in here and here.
Yeah. No, you're right. And look, those NXT shows be fun too.
They are dope, bro.
The live events. Even the one that they brought here to Charleston was fucking great. Me and Ty talk about that show all the time, bro. That was one of our favorite shows. That was the only show me and him got to go to together. But that show was so fucking fun, man. It was just a house show, and not a lot of the big names are really on it like that. But it was still fun, man. It was still fun seeing a guy like Giovanni Vinci. See how far he came. And seeing that guy in person, he's fucking flawless in the ring, beating Cassius Ohno up.
I just think,
poor guy. But no, you're right though, Monty. They really need the tour. They need to get out of Full Sail, the Performance Center, wherever the hell they taping it at, because that fan base only knows one speed, and you have to really get a gauge of who's a superstar from other audiences. And listen, and last night they were fucking hot for just about and everything last night, right? You know, so and everybody.
Listen, and this is I only say it because hey. I'm not saying you don't have to do the Full Sail shows for Tuesday. No, because guess what? You don't have to spend money at the Full Sail to do your weekly shows. That's okay. I'm okay with that. But your pay-per-views, make your pay-per-views feel big. You guys call yourself a developmental brand, but you guys are your own brand in itself at the same damn time. Well, guess what? Make America feel it. Don't pick and choose when you want to call yourself a developmental brand and then call yourselves a third brand. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you want to treat yourself as such, take your roster to different cities. Give your roster a pay-per-view feel, what it's like to be in a different city for a pay-per-view. Like, they could bring back NXT Armageddon and have it for a fucking Saturday show for NXT. You can have NXT Bad Blood. You can have to test the waters out to see if you want to bring it to the main roster as they do in War Games. You can bring back Cyber Sunday. Hell, fuck, bring back a King of the Ring pay-per-view. You know the last time we had a King of the Ring pay-per-view?
I think Triple H is probably going to bring that back.
He should. Guess what, bro?
I hope so.
The last time we had that pay-per-view was 2002 when Brock won. That's over 21 years ago. That is ridiculous.
And that actually gave SummerSlam a fucking hook because whoever won the King of the Ring got championship match at SummerSlam. At SummerSlam.
Thank you. Exactly. Like, the fact that I saw that and I was thinking to myself, like, yo, that's over 2 decades ago. We haven't had that. That's insane. This world revolves around the internet and social media, and we don't have a Cyber Sunday pay-per-view? Are we stupid?
That's ridiculous.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So, like, it's just, y'all not even benefiting your own product. You know how much eyes and attention you have with an interactive pay-per-view like that? Obviously, you make the options where they'll still favor you as a company, obviously.
Yeah, but that don't interfere with your... Yeah, don't interfere with your long-term booking.
Right, but give the fans something of their choice. Like, this is the perfect time and, like, I would say day and age to do shit like that. So
I agree.
Oh my god.
But... No, you're right though. And I mean, look, if this show was any type of success financially, then that's something they may need to explore, Drew. Taking it on the road, doing different themes with it, you know, bring it like Monty. What a damn good point. Why not use Taboo Tuesday or Cyber Sunday or Cyber Saturday or something like that? You know what I'm saying? Why not use shows like that to help really garner some interest and stuff like that? I think it can work.
Yeah, well, I like Cyber Sunday. I like the gimmick pay-per-views of back in the day. The gimmick pay-per-views of today were just like one match, you know, Hell in the Cell or, you know, Elimination Chamber, you know, blah, blah. Just like those gimmick pay-per-views had a purpose because, you know, Cyber Sunday was fan interaction and King of the Ring was just, a big tournament. And I love tournaments. I'm a big fan of tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like do a King of the Ring where I think back in the day, like the first King of the Ring where Brett won, I think it was like a 2-day event, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
I know Brett said he had to wrestle, 2 different matches. He had to wrestle Bam Bam in one match, and he had to wrestle, I think, Razor in the finals. So, fuck it, make it a 2-day event like Mania.
Why not? You could do a bundle with it. Have a big hot Universal Championship match on night one, and then I guess have a hot WWE Championship match on the next night. I mean, there's different ways you can package it up. Hell, if you want your NXT guys or girls to get a little bit of attraction, hey, put an NXT Championship match or NXT Women's Championship match. Think outside the box.
Right, or do like your own Extreme Rules pay-per-view with NXT.
Right.
That'd be awesome.
Right, and I know they use some of the WCW and ECW names for some of the shows. Like I know they use Heat Wave and some of these other names, but yeah, I mean, I think they should go all out and do more stuff. Have fun. You're one of the biggest entertainment companies in the world. Use that money, use that budget, get creative.
I mean, because like, do you think Triple H is dying to bring back sets? I don't want to say dying, but it's just like, do you think there's things he wants to do, but he either isn't able to do them right away, or it's one of those things like he maybe wants to do them, but he just can't do them right away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think Triple H strikes me as an old school guy, and I just think that he's working with what he's got right now, the production truck, this, that, and the other. But I think if he had a choice, I think he would definitely use different sets. NXT had different sets there for a good bit. Hell, even when they were still black and gold, NXT had like different sets. Like they would use the X for a while. Then they would have, they would use different things. Like I remember the Great American Bash. Every time they did that, they would bring out Lady Liberty and a car. So I mean, in NXT, at least you can see that he's open to sprucing it up and switching up the sets and stuff like that. So I don't think that's a problem for him whatsoever. The NXT standard delivery had the big skull. Like they got all the sets on the game. They got all the NXT sets that he used for like the last full year of Black and Gold. I think he is. I think he is. I won't say dying, but I think that's something he'd probably like to do.
Yeah, it's just, at least with the Rumble, I guess they do the whole like baseball dugout entrance, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought the set last week was pretty fucking cool.
So now that I have you on here, we didn't get a chance to talk about it. Overall thoughts. What do you think about the Rumble from last Saturday?
That was fun. That was fun. I thought it was weird that the Royal Rumble went first, but it is what it is. Yeah, but I thought it was fun. I thought the Rumble was fun. I knew what I was getting for most of the matches, so I wasn't disappointed or I wasn't, mad or anything like that. Like, I had fun. Like, I had fun watching the show. Definitely did. I think the only match that really tanked for me was the women's match, the Bianca and look, hey, I love me some women's wrestling, but that match just, I don't know, man. The energy was lacking. There's just something for me just wasn't clicking. But Bray and LA Knight, we knew it was going to be a Gaga fest, so like that is what it is. Like come on, did we expect a 10-star wrestling match there, people? So people was upset about that. And I'm like, yeah, come on, it's Bray Wyatt. Don't you know by now? Like pitch black.
Yeah, that was bad. I'm sorry. I knew what I was getting myself into, but It's just like because like the reaction I would get from people that were actually watching it at home was like, oh, that looked cool. Mm-hmm. But being at the stadium, that was fucking stupid. Like,
yeah, it was a bunch of Gaga.
we couldn't hear anything. I mean, not hearing it. We could barely see anything. We just saw like a bunch of guys in like glowing shit, just moving around. It's just, it's a rave and glow in the dark match. Bring down the foam. It was bad. I'm sorry. I hated it. It was stupid as fuck, and I'm kind of at this point I'm done with the Bray Wyatt.
They don't need to do any matches like that anymore. I don't understand why they just can't let the man wrestle. Why he has to do the spooky shit. Is Bray Wyatt really that broken down? Is he really that beat up? Because Bray Wyatt can have good wrestling matches. I've seen this man have good wrestling matches. He can do it. It's not like he can't do it. It's that they're booking all this stupid supernatural shit for him. And it's like, I have to be like, it's Gaga shit because I know what he's capable of doing. I've seen him do it in person a bunch of times. Even as the cult leader Bray Wyatt, he's had great matches. It's just that for whatever reason, he's got to be the character wrestler. He's got to be the character wrestler, and it's like, even at this point, I'm just like, I gotta look over it. Because I like the guy. I like his mind for the business. Characters, like, as stupid as it is, it gets traction, which is, I guess, is a good thing or a bad thing, depending on who you ask. But it's just at the point where, can't you just let the man have a normal wrestling match? Is that so hard to ask? Which he's had normal wrestling matches. He had a normal wrestling match with fucking LA Knight last night. So why can't you have that on TV? Just have that on TV. None of this gimmick shit. We don't... Like, that was, okay, visually, like you said, it was cool or whatever on TV. It looked cool on TV. But, that had to be a motherfucker and a pain in the ass to sit there and watch in person. I just think they should just let the guy wrestle. Just let him wrestle. Just let him wrestle. That's it. Like, none of the Gaga shit. Just let him go out there and let him wrestle. Because it is getting restless trying to defend all this all the time because they book him in all this shit and he's going along with it or pitching it. I don't know what the fuck. But it's just like, we got to have wrestling matches here, people. Bray, you got to get in there and you got to show the people what you can do. I'm pretty sure he's tired of people doubting that he's a good wrestler and his name is always attached to bad shit. But you got to go out there and you got to make it count. And I just say whatever he does next, whoever he feuds with next, going into WrestleMania or whatever, it has to be, he's got to go in there and he's got to wrestle. He's got to fight. He's got to do something. It can't be nothing supernatural or gimmicky. It just can't be. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's probably going to be against Uncle Howdy.
It looks like they're going to team up now. Which, if you have him fucking wrestle like, I don't know, like the fucking Undertaker or some shit like that, like, I'm cool with that. If they're going to be the new Brothers of Destruction, have them go after the tag team titles, I'm cool with that too. But just leave the supernatural shit at home. If you want to do lights on, lights off, I can take that. But this whole, I can't sell, I am not going to sell, I'm going to stalk you up the stage. No, come on, no, stop it.
Let me ask you something about Cody.
Please.
We all knew Cody was going to win. But
yes,
I was very surprised that he came in at 30. I know he touched base on it that like maybe he wasn't 100% and like I guess that was more of a Triple H thing of like, you know, you just came back, we don't want to take any chances, and you know you're a golden goose essentially, so we're gonna have you coming at 30. But it's just like that kind of negates, you know, what they're trying to push him as, and that's their, you know, white hot babyface superhero. But it's like, I get it. Yeah, maybe he wasn't 100%, but he looked fine on Raw. So I was saying, like, why couldn't they just have him come in at, like, maybe 20 or, like, 18? Give him some kind of struggle to win. And not just like, all right, number 30, here we go. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie, though. Gunther made him earn it, though. Gunther made him earn it.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Saving grace. Like, if it was just against Seth or Logan Paul or something like that, then I'd be like, that was kind of weak. But I was kind of like, okay, they got him at 30. But then once I seen him and Gunther, they were going at it for a good bit. I don't know how long it was, but it felt like a full blown match until he tossed Gunther out.
A match within a match.
Yeah, it was a match within a match. And they were fucking rocking. So and I was like, a prelude to the future, perhaps. But yeah, I got no problems with it. I'm not one of these. Oh, Cody Rhodes. We're gonna go with Cody Rhodes.
Well, no. That wasn't really my issue. I was just
no. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about these
right.
internet fans, these stupid internet fans who get online all day long, jerking each other off. Ooh, we don't like Cody Rhodes. Cody, remember you said you never leave AEW. This didn't. Well, because Sami Zayn ain't wrestling Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. No, he's not wrestling Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. He's not. Hey, I love Sami Zayn, all right? Sami Zayn is one of my favorite wrestlers in the world. But you guys have got to stop. That's what most of this hate that's coming from Cody, all of a sudden is because Sami Zayn is not going to main event WrestleMania. He's not going to main event WrestleMania. He's not.
No, he's not. He's still going to technically feud with the Bloodline because it's more than likely going to be Sammy and Owens versus the Usos.
Or what's left of the Usos. But,
I think Jay will come back. But I think Jay, like I said, I think Jay is going to do the whole, I'm making it look like I'm going against the Bloodline, but eventually I'm going to turn on Sammy.
Yeah, beat the shit out of him.
Yo, you want an Uso, you never were an Uso. Just talking shit the whole time he's beating his ass.
You smash the shit out of him. Pow! Nah, but I think they need to do something with Jey Uso, bro.
He's really goddamn good.
He's good. He's, like I said last week, he's finally, within the last 2 or 3 years, finally separated himself from his brother to the point where we have to call him Jey Uso. And not just, oh, there goes an Uso. Oh, there goes the Usos.
Main event Jey Uso.
He's fucking main event Jey Uso, man. And he's got the character work down packed. He's got a personality that people connect with him. His in-ring work is good. And between the two of them, he's never really injured like that. Nor is he really in trouble like that. So that to me, that's a guy worth putting the gas behind. I think he's a guy that can definitely be. Can he be a main eventer, long term like his cousin? Probably not. But like Sami Zayn said the other day, I think he can wear the main title. He can wear the main title, and he's got a good enough presence and a good enough attitude to go on talk shows and stuff like that. I think he can do it. Why not? So it's just, I kind of hope, there's more in the cards than him just teaming with his brother for the rest of his career. Because I think that's a little unfair to him because he's been showing out, man. And even back then, like 2 years ago, before Big E beat Sammy for the Intercontinental Championship. I was like, you should have Jey Uso win the Intercontinental Championship. But
right.
they wound up slapping him and his brother back together. So, but yeah, man, like that angle was hot, and yeah, man, I'm looking forward to a lot of different things right now. I'm looking forward to see where Judgment Day goes from here. Rhea Ripley, Charlotte, I have no problems with that whatsoever. Everybody's bitching and crying about that. You're really leaving the money match on the table on Rhea and Bianca? Yeah.
Apparently there's a report that came out about that where like the company knows that Rhea is so over, and they're kind of sensing that Bianca is like getting a little stagnant with the fans, and they don't want that Mania match for like them cheering the evil manipulative heel and booing their white hot baby face. So they want to save that match for next year, which I guess is smart because like
that is smart.
It looks like we're getting Bianca and Asuka is doing the not really.
That's not even going to be any different.
Well, no. Hear me out.
They're still going to lose.
So, hear me out. Huh? I don't think Asuka is necessarily a heel. Even when she was in NXT, running through bitches, I think she was just like, I have my own agenda type of person.
You put them in front of me, I'm gonna break them.
Right, and it's just like I think this is also the best way to kind of give an edge to Bianca, where I was on Hammerlock Hangover with Steve and Jeff, and Steve kind of proposed the idea of like, do a double swerve at Mania, kind of like, Mania 13 with Austin and Brett, where Brett was the beloved babyface, and then after the match he becomes the heel, but he's more like, he's pissed off at the adult, fans that are just like, I used to be your hero, now you're booing me, but you're cheering him. Like, that could be the thing for Bianca, is like, you guys used to cheer me, and I adored you, and you adored me, but now you're booing me and you're cheering Asuka?
Yeah.
Like, that could be a way for her to find her edge.
Yeah, I just think they need to do something with Bianca character-wise real quick, because she is going nowhere fast. Her wrestling is good, don't get me wrong. She looks great. She's not doing anything wrong. It's just that we gotta tap into another dimension there, girl. We gotta find something. We gotta find something that's meaty that we can sink our teeth into. Because right now we ain't getting it. We's not getting it. And I think Asuka, that's still gonna. You put her against Asuka, that's gonna be maybe even worse. Because Asuka's so fucking loved. Asuka. Somebody said the other day that Asuka might be the greatest Japanese talent to ever come over to the States and successfully make it in WWE. And I don't disagree whatsoever, because I think it's true. You look at Asuka's body of work, her connection with the audience, despite not being, American, it's fucking great, and she's maintained it too. So
she's found a way to get herself over like every time. Like she's now doing the the Kana gimmick from Japan, and it's fuck. When she came out, she got a huge reaction, and as soon as she took off that mask, and it wasn't like a kabuki mask, it was like a dragon mask. As soon as she took off that mask, the whole place went nuts.
Yeah,
I loved it. I love Asuka, and Asuka's the MVP.
Yeah, she's fucking great. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and I'm okay with them not doing Bianca and Rhea. Because Rhea's got unfinished business with Charlotte, so it makes sense. Like, I'm glad they're doing that, actually.
I made the mistake of complaining about it because I was gung-ho on, we're getting Rhea and Charlotte, and then, or not, we're getting Rhea and Bianca, I'm sorry. And then Rhea came out and did the thing with Charlotte. I just got mad because it's just like, I don't know why I got mad. And I'll admit it was a stupid thing for me to do. But like, Rhea and Charlotte makes sense because I think it's personal, and when you can add personal, shit in a rivalry, it makes sense. It works. And with Rhea, the whole thing is this has been eating me up for the past 3 years because I couldn't beat Charlotte, and I challenged Charlotte, and I fucked around and found out. So this is going to be a great match. I mean, there's a possibility it can main event night one. You never know. So I mean, I think this would be a great match. I don't hate Charlotte the way a lot of people pretend to. I think people just pretend to hate Charlotte just because it's the cool thing to do.
My thing is, Charlotte is the quintessential go-to. That kind of
she's really fucking good. She's probably the best women's wrestler in the business right now.
I know that, but like when they were trying to force Becky being a heel, they were trying to force other pieces around her to, be things that they're not in order to get Charlotte over as this champion. That shit irked my nerves. So it wasn't me like hating on her per se. It was just hating the idea of, okay, we got to put all the eggs in the Charlotte basket for the most part. It's the Roman Reigns thing. We got to put all the eggs in the Roman Reigns basket. Nobody else really gets to eat. And that shit fucking sucks. But Charlotte right now, we're seeing a little bit of a new side of Charlotte. Like she's more engaging with the fans. She's really embracing this babyface role. It's a fresh coat of paint for her right now. So I'm enjoying Charlotte. I don't have any complaints with what they're doing with her right now.
I think with Charlotte, I was saying on Hammerlock, where like she has kind of breathed new life into the women's division after Ronda just did nothing for it. Because like everybody was like, Ronda is bringing eyes and ears to the women's division. I mean, maybe ratings because Ronda is quote unquote a star in some aspects, but she sucks. Like she wasn't good. Like. Going back to Survivor Series, her match with Shotzi was just really bad because
I don't want to talk about it. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. It's terrible.
I have to talk about it. As much as I like Shotzi needs to be led, and Ronda is not the person to lead people because
you can't have the blind leading the blind.
Ronda needs to be led, so I guarantee you, if Charlotte was in that match, I'm not saying it would have been Charlotte's best match. It probably would have been Shotzi's best match. And Charlotte coming back. You can say what you want about Charlotte. Charlotte knows how to get people over as far as like in ring. She can give anyone the best match they ever had. Kind of like her dad.
Right.
So I'm good.
I'm good. I'm good with the current role. I'm good with her coming back and winning the belt. Everybody was all mad about it. I'm like, look, hey, I'm going to defend this one right here because this is better than what we had before, okay? Everybody's whining and crying about Ronda. Now Ronda's gone, and most likely her and Shayna are going to be going after damage control for the tag team title. So I'm good with that. Let them handle their business in the tag team division. Ronda Rousey's still on TV. You got some use of, you getting some use out of her. Shayna get to do something together. I'm cool with that. Fine, let that be in. End of it. And we got the main women are having main event-esque type matches. So I'm good with that. Because Rhea and Charlotte's gonna fucking slap. They're slap. Oh, yeah. And if Bianca and Asuka is the match, should be the match, that's gonna slap too. So
yeah, and then the match that Charlotte and Sonya had on Friday was good. It was probably the best match I've seen Sonya have because of Charlotte. So I'm fine with Charlotte. I like Charlotte. Again, I think Charlotte is probably the best women's wrestler today, maybe even of all time. I mean,
I don't know.
Look at her body. Look at her body of work. Again, it's just I'm not saying she is. I'm saying possibly. There's a possibility that you can make the case that she maybe is the best women's wrestler of all time.
She can't even do a moonsault right.
Take that out of the equation because she shouldn't be doing that. But like everything else she does is great. That is not great. But again, well, this is another conversation for another time. But I think we got about 17 minutes until Anchor will probably cut us off. But
I think Tessa Blanchard's better. She was like, "Oh God, he didn't say that."
I think never mind. I made too many race jokes on this show. I'm not going to say anymore. Switching
she did
gears.
not take a shit and sell it to anybody.
What do you think about the whole everything going on with DC, the new regime that James Gunn announced?
He's got a plan.
Right.
He's got a plan. It looks stable. I'm giving him. Giving him free reign, man. Let's see it. Let's see you develop it now. You got a plan? Let's see it. Let's see you execute it. If it's not good, he's gonna hear it from me. If it's good, then he's gonna hear my praises.
All right.
That's all I really got to say to it. I mean, I like I said, he's got a plan. He's structuring things the right way, and I think he's gonna be a guy that's going to make sure everything goes according to his plan. So I'm letting James do his thing. Just give us the content, James. That's it. That's all I want. All I want is good quality content. That's all I can ever ask for, my guy.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of me. I mean, because they look like they're doing something new and different and not just trying to copy the Marvel formula of, like, you know, everything needs to be a shared universe, because that's what the old regime tried to do, is they tried to treat it as a marathon. And how do you say it? They tried to treat it as a sprint and not a marathon. And imagine if they had a more cohesive structure of how they want to do their movies, we'd be talking about, you know, DC and Marvel like we've been talking about the Monday Night Wars, where it's just like we had two good shows, and eventually DC kind of did become, you know, Monday Nitro, but that's another story. But yeah, I'm kind of like you, where it's just like I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm not going to be overly optimistic. I mean, I know it is James Gunn, and James Gunn seems like a Kevin Feige type in a sense, where it's just like he gets the stuff, and he's a fan of the stuff, but he knows how to detach himself from it. Like, he's not just going to be like, you know, this isn't very comic book accurate, but you know, yada yada yada. So it looks promising. You know, I mean, we're getting a Batman Brave and the Bold with fucking Damian and the other, you know, Robins, and we haven't had a Robin on screen since the Mr. Freeze movie debacle before. So it's just like, it gives you hope of, like, we're going to get Nightwing, we're going to get Red Hood sometime down, we're going to get Tim Drake. And also he kind of he touched base on, you know, the movies like the Batman and Joker are going to be their own thing. They're going to be an Elseworlds, you know, DC type thing, which I think is interesting. You know, because the Pattinson you know, Batman movie, I think it works better in its own universe. This is more dark and gritty, and like, you know, David Fincher 7 Batman movie. Because I think if you tried to mix it with Aquaman, it wouldn't make sense. It would just be weird. Whereas the impression I'm getting from James Gunn's, you know, Batman movie or James Gunn's Batman movie and his, like, new regime is going to be like a Kevin Conroy type of Batman film. Which I'm all for that. I want that to happen, because yeah, it's good that you're making it more realistic, but at the end of the day, it's still a comic book character. Like, you know, The Dark Knight wouldn't have worked with Henry Cavill's Superman. Like, Henry Cavill's Superman worked better with a comic book version of Batman, and that's what we're getting. And I'm all for that. We're getting two Batmans, you know, at the price of one. And I'm happy for that. So I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to Batman for obvious reasons. Looking forward to Swamp Thing. That's gonna be fucking dope. And just anything else, like, sign me up for it. I'm ready. I'm ready for that.
Right. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to see what happens and what develops, who gets the roles, who does well, who breaks out. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens.
And then we got Ant-Man and the Wasp coming up in 2 weeks. The first movie for Phase 5. I already got my tickets. I think we talked about it. You said you're kind of like on the fence of seeing it, or you said somebody else?
No, I'm not on the fence of seeing it. My brother is.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think I might go with somebody else. Go see it. I might.
I don't know. It looks fucking dope. I mean, the Jonathan Majors as Kang. He looks fucking good. Like, he's gonna beat the shit out of Ant-Man, and then he's gonna be he's gonna be the villain, or not really the villain. I guess the antagonist in Creed 3. Mm-hmm. So that's gonna be good. So he's a good actor. I'm interested to see anything.
He's a fucking beast.
Fucking built like a fucking brick shithouse. Jesus.
That's how big that guy is. The guy is huge.
There was a meme I shared, like an old meme, where it shows Jonathan Majors like ripped up. And it shows, imagine if Kang showed up in WandaVision, you just see Wanda just coming around the corner like, oh? Serving his own brand of justice.
I'm here to conquer you. Oh my!
I'm here to fix it. I'm here to fix the timelines with my own brand of justice.
Oh God, Dijak just sticks his head in there too. Clang.
Wednesday morning at the Maximum residence.
Oh God! I went to see Wanda Maximoff, and we had sexual intercourse. Whoa, Dijak! What the?
Oh man!
The hell, my guy! Why did you say that? Why did you say that, Dijak? It's true, I did it.
Now I gotta fix the shit all over again. On that note, I think that is the end of the show. We had a lot of laughs. Oh god, this is a funny ass episode.
My brand of justice.
And look out for the next episode of NXT where Jack apparently fucks the entire women's locker room.
I'm gonna go through the whole women's locker room like a hot knife going through butter.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But plugs. Monty had to bow out a little early because of work got in the way. But you know where to find Mr. Monty, Brother Monty. You know where to find me. I'm an easy man to find. I'm the only Drew Yari I know as far as right. My show's live every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern on the Wrestling Core Wrestling Core, Jesus Christ. Wrestling Soup Discord. Wrestling Soup Discord chat. Thank you to Mish for that. And I also have Patreon, which I do with Mr. RJ here. And RJ, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at LowRJ Unlimited when anything and everything I say has no limits. We have no limits. That's my guy, Dijak.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, man. But, yeah, we do shows. We do shows here with the Brother Monty broadcast. You know what I'm saying? I do my own shows. You can find me at RJ and the Savage Squad. You know, we got a couple episodes up. I just did one last week with SJ. We did an episode of SJ's World where we were just catching her up to speed with some wrestling. And we was talking about a couple other different things about whiny wrestling fans. But other than that, it was a good show. So check that out. And also, I did an episode with Mikey Starks. The audio was kind of not the best. I think it was bad connections or something like that weather. But that was a pretty funny episode too. I got way more than I bargained for. But it was great though. It was great though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what my show's all about. Getting all kinds of different people on, letting them speak their piece, and me just reacting to it. It's great. I love it. But yeah. You know, that's it. That's it for me. Drew?
On that note, we are done. This is a fun show, and we'll send the file to Monty, and he should have it up a little soon. Maybe it might be a little later today because he's working, but we'll see you guys next week, hopefully. And I say hopefully because we're never sure if we're going to record early in the morning or in the afternoon, or maybe sometimes not at all. Because again, we all have our own jobs, our own life outside of the show. So I always say hopefully because I don't want people to be like, "Where's the show?" It's like I don't fucking know. I don't make the show.
Don't make the rules, people. Shit.
I don't make the rules. I have my own brand of justice. No,
I just bring my own brand of justice.
No, but I say hopefully because again, I love doing the show, and we'll see you guys next week. And there's no shows coming up as far as like wrestling stuff. The Elimination Chamber is coming up in 2 weeks, but we'll cross that bridge. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But
yeah.
I'm Drew. This is RJ, and Monty, if he's here, will be able to tell you peace out. Have a good week.
Peace out. Be too sweet.
Sweet.